There are two types of people that go into politics, I read the other day. Those that want to be something and those that want to do something. And I can assure you tonight, our two candidates, they fall into the latter camp. They are doers.
These last few weeks, we have literally given blood, sweat and tears in this campaign, fighting for the people of this island. I'm not always going to say that we will get it perfect, because politicians, we can't promise that. What we can promise you is regular surgeries where you can tell us how you want us to vote. We will have regular business consultations, so that small and medium businesses locally have actually got a forum to talk about what's going on. And don't start me on taxes, which looks like they're going to rise in September. It looks like we're going to have over 300,000 job losses this year alone. Britain is literally on its knees.
I'm sure I speak for each and every one of you here that Sheppey is fed up of being overlooked. We have absolutely no infrastructure here. Most of our doctors' surgeries are rated inadequate. We have a lack of transport into Eastern Sheppey's, and our schools have hardly any SEN staff. And it's time to say enough is enough.
Great turnout this evening. You must be very proud.
Oh, of course, and I think it's brilliant to see people so passionate and willing to, give their time to be here as well and talk about some of the issues they've been facing.
I'm seeing it being harder and harder and harder because people have got less money to spend. Because we're all workers like you. We pay our bills, we look at what's left and think, how am I going to feed myself from a week with 20 quid? You can't, can you?
We know that Sheppey is in a terrible state, frankly, absolutely appalling. We need to improve our poor island. Our poor island has been desperately let down. So I think reform is going to be the answer, frankly, the only answer.
£400,000 a house. How do they call that affordable house?
And you're spot on. Kent, what used to be such a historic, lovely part of the Garden of England, absolutely. You're right, it's becoming a dump. And all we are now, we are a commuter hub for London. We are going to make sure that we are your voice, that you tell us that we are your servants and you are the masters. That's what politics is supposed to be about.
There's no funding, everything's falling apart, potholes everywhere, kids having to travel to Faversham and Cranbrook from the island because they can't get a school place. It's terrible.
Family services is one of the biggest things. It's like, look at Seychelles, they just had their funding cut. Was it 84%? That's ridiculous. How can you cut funding by 84%? A key service to a lot of people on this island.
Our waiting list in, I think, Swale is about 10 years to get a property.
Yes, yeah.
And it's just absolutely bonkers that they think us working class people are going to be able to afford a £400,000 house.
They don't care about us, they care about everybody else. Reform care, I really believe they care.
We have got to send a message next Thursday that we've had enough. We've had enough of the lies, the corruption and the deceit, and that we want honesty and integrity. That's why we've got to vote for change. We've got to vote Reform UK. End of!
We all have different lived experiences, and it's so important to make sure that they are heard. That's why turnout in elections is so poor, because people think that they can't raise the concerns anymore because people won't listen.
We have got to now play our part. This is now beyond the battle for number 10. This is now the battle for Britain. This is about our culture, our community, our history, our heritage, our traditions, our values, and our self-identity as Britons.
Obviously, we are the People's Party. We want them to feel seen and heard. We are going to put them first, unlike the other parties who are not interested in partisan politics. We just want to hear from them what they want, and we will do whatever they need us to do.
It's not for us to think too far ahead, but ultimately serve our community, our parliamentary constituency now.
I'd like to ask you all if you can get any friends, relatives, anybody else, for goodness sake, turn out and vote for our candidates.
We have got a list of things that we're going to do. Test us. Vote for us. That's it.
So it starts with you. It starts with you raising the flag next Thursday by actually standing up for what you believe in family, community, and in country. We can make a real change on the Isle of Sheppey and ensure that there is a strong local representation that you deserve. If you can help us just get that one vote which changes history on this island, please play your part. On behalf of all of us on the team, thank you for being here. God bless this country, and thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Something very special is happening in this country, something unique, something that happens once in 100 years. Come along to these events, be part of history, join the People's Army, and let's make Britain great again.
On the 1st of May, there's going to be a tidal wave of turquoise. We're going to win big in Kent, and we are going to make Sheppey great again.
We need you to vote to actually put your cross in that box on May the 1st. It's incredibly important because without you, we're not going to get elected. We're not going to be able to make that change happen.